What you need to do is you can just write statues in a book with a capital S, name it statues, sign and close it. That book is going to then teleport out of your inventory. You're going to get a new book called statues and the version number. Currently we have statues 2.8. So this is just pretty much some of the instructions that you can use. But if we chuck some armor on this guy, some of the stuff you can do is styles. You can either show the base plate. They've just removed the little base plate from him. I like to add arms. Then you can give him an item. If I get a sword, I can then give him the sword. And I can do some really cool stuff like pointing. We can move things around. So have a good look at this book. You can do poses, attention, which I just did. Presets, sorry, it's called confident. Looking up nice and confidently. Confused, looking at confused. Sitting, that means this sort of thing. There's some really cool things you can do with this. You can see how it's levitating. What you need to do is go onto it, go apply gravity, no. And then go on to nudge position and bring him down. It's pretty close, but if we go down into the block, you can see it's still levitating. Then you can go down a bit more. Let's go 3. That's probably about right. So now he's sitting down on the ground. But just remember, if you're wanting to push him into the ground, just turn off apply gravity. Some of the other stuff you can do is you can make him a small stand, which is way too small for this. So let me boost him up. Now there's a small guy sitting on that block. You can also display a name. So you can name the armor stand with a name tag and then that'll pop up there. You can also do something like we did in the previous video after you name the armor stand. Piglin Mini Boy. So we can name that one. This is a really cool thing that I forgot to show in the previous video. If you go trigger, format name, you can then, let's put him as a little red one. And then we can name him and his name will actually show up red, which is super cool. So remember, format name actually works with name tags as well. So I've just renamed this Piglin Mini Boy. I can click on that and it's going to change the name and change the font too. Which is pretty cool, hello sheep. But yeah, so some of the stuff you can do with armor stands with the new armor stand data pack. Is he going to go up? Apparently not. Small stands? No, that's why. Did it wrong. But yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Walking. There we go. So yeah, some really cool stuff. Now you can put still normal stuff on this, but I just put a piglin head. So that's some of the stuff you can do with the new statues data pack and a fun naming thing you can do with name tags with the format name.